barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to join the Patreon. Join the Patreon. Let's hop into this real quick. We're a couple of days removed from Gary Russell fight, and I want to see Gary Russell versus Tank Davis. I want to see Gary Russell versus what's that guy's name? Leo Santa Cruz. But I was listening to Truck Simpson on Trill. I want to see that fight. I really want to see that fight, man. Yeah, I'm very interested in that fight. I'm not sure if you guys are interested in it, but it's definitely a big fight for our fan base. Makes a lot of sense. I think going the Leo Santa Cruz route is a lateral move. It's no upward movement. I like that fight. That fight is on game momentum every day. Especially since Leo Santa Cruz is laying low and he's not really like big on Twitter, Instagram, and whatnot. He's not gonna say anything that's gonna help you desire that fight. But before I get back to the NFL, I was rather pleased with Truck Simpson, and you know what I enjoyed? When a black man say "but," that's what he meant to say. I love the fact how he honored his relationship with Tank Davis, how he's great in the ring, but he got to get his shit together outside the ring, and I respect that, because the worst friend you can have is a friend that don't hold you accountable. That's one of the worst friends you can have. Man, when I say it's the worst friend you can have, it's the worst friend you can have. The one that's going to hold you accountable, you going to hate. What do you mean? What do you mean I ain't great? What do you mean I'm bullshitting? What do you mean I ain't doing that? And then 2 weeks later, you realize, oh, shit, that nigga just had my best interest at heart. So at the end of the day, my respect for Truck Simpson. I only interviewed him one time for like 5 or 6 minutes, I think. Only one time after he fought on the Lamont Peterson undercard last year. So dazzling talent, strong. I think he could have been an NFL cornerback, safety on that level. I think he's like freakish athletic. I think God blessed him like physically. I think he's like of the LeBron James cloth. He alluded to Ammo Williams too, like similar to that, of that cloth. I'm excited. We saw Devin Haney in the chat. That was pretty dope. That was pretty cool. I didn't know that they sparred. I didn't know that. That's pretty interesting. So I'm looking forward to seeing Devin next week. Hopefully I have some great content with Devin, and all those fighters training in Vegas. So I'm gonna do my due diligence and get to these gyms, man. I got most of these guys' phone numbers, but once I hit the strip, I just get I'll be wanting to live my best life a little bit, but I want to. Joe Joyce to be out there. Sam and I have since patched our stuff up, so maybe I'll get to Joe Joyce's training camp, and what have you. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. But Truck Simpson was a great interview, man. You're so calm. Very deliberate, too. Very deliberate. Those guys are easy to talk to when they just say he didn't give no 50-50 questions. He paid respects to their talents and their skills and what they've accomplished, and also said his truth. Now, as I digress back into Gary Russell versus Tank Davis, that's the only fight that's going to resurrect his career. Tank Davis is in the foxhole right now. Tank Davis is plummeting as we speak. And Leo Santa Cruz does nothing for him. That fight does nothing for him. It's just going to simply put him in front of a media. It's just a lateral move. It may even be a negative move, because Leo Santa Cruz star appeal is declining. And reason why I say that is, look at the undercard on Deontay Wilder versus November versus February. That tells you a lot, because if Leo Santa Cruz was selling, and I'm just saying this from a business perspective, I know if you get mad, you get mad, but they completely changed the mood of the undercard. It went from everybody who don't speak English to now everybody speaks English, and that tells you that Leo Santa Cruz is not the barometer what he once was when he was fighting on Floyd's undercards. He had a good pulse when he was fighting on, I believe he fought on Floyd or Danny Garcia undercard. It's all a blur. That was like 7-8 years ago, but yeah, man, it's Tank Davis. They should catch weight somewhere down there in the low 30s. I think out of respect for both fight fans base, Tank doesn't deserve every advantage. He is a fighter. He should enjoy those challenges. But yeah, man, Tank got to get his shit together. We know Tank got to get his shit together, and yeah, I would like that fight. Skill versus power, will versus thrill, DMV versus DC, I think it is. But it sells out. As soon as they announce the fight, it sells out. As soon as they announce the fight, I book my ticket. I book my plane ticket. That's how big that fight is. As soon as they book that fight, I get my hotel the same day. It's a fight I genuinely want to see, and it's a fight that recycles our dollars on some level. So yeah, man. So that's kind of what I feel about it. Salute the Truck Simpson. Tank Davis, get your shit together. You got a fan base that's really out here rooting for you, man. That genuinely care for your well-being. Yeah, we genuinely want you to win at the end of the day. Gary Russell, what can you not say about Gary Russell and the protection and the elevation of his last name and his legacy and the Russell family, the four brothers, excuse me, and the dad. What more can you say? I mean, they've done a splendid job at building and protecting and their brand, along with maintaining family values. So it's a beautiful thing. I think I have space in my schedule where I may reach out to Gary today. I know I do a terrible job at reaching out to these fighters, but I want to interview Gary Russ. I want to talk about that ring entrance. So anyways, man, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Truck Simpson. Shout out to Trill. Yeah, man, that's it. So anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Thank you, Truck Simpson. Thanks, Devin. I know Devin inspired a lot of the LDBC by talking in the chat. I thought that was pretty cool. I'll see Devin next week, because I know Devin will be back in Vegas next week for the Wilder fight. And also, I want to do a breakfast. Bring your own money breakfast. So maybe at Lola's Cafe. If you're interested, DM me, call me. No one has contacted me yet. That's pretty odd. Usually when I say something, I get like 20 emails or DMs. Maybe I just need to title a video. Or maybe it was too far long. Like I should have said it at the beginning of this video. And my video output hasn't been the same. So, but I've been doing a lot of, it was the first of the month. And I had, being in escrow and collecting rents the first of the month and doing repairs and shit, it gets a wee bit intense. So my day's been intense, and along with me finishing up this camp, cutting this weight and stuff, my energy levels has just been like really, really low. So, and doing the show for 2 hours every night, I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you guys why. So anyways, man, excuses is for the nigga that want that silver medal. Barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.